Okay. I'm walking around the room. I can only be in so many fucking places at once. That's why I have the mirror there, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I need to figure out, what is the best approach to doing this. And once I have figured it all out, then I can finally stick with it, hopefully. But it's just like the desire to constantly be different and want to do things differently. Right, so 1, 2, 3. That's not a good angle. Excuse me. See, the thing is, with the auto-generated fucking thumbnails on Rumble as opposed to YouTube, like, obviously I have no control over it. It's automatic. And then, so like with the framing, the sizing, like if you're following me on Rumble, you'll see that oftentimes my head is cut off. I don't like that shit. It's kind of like the same frustration when I'm dealing with, what is it? The YouTube channel, the banner. So with the banner, I mean, you guys might not know this. If you are also a creator and you have your own fucking channel, then you would know what I'm talking about. Because you have to basically waste more time to fuck with, what is it? Photoshop. That way you guys can get the correct sizing, right, for the YouTube banner. So this camera is a little bit tilted, and it's just like, well, sometimes it's like, okay, in the beginning, okay, look, now I just see what's wrong here. Because I have this shit blocking his face, right? Like, that was the whole point of, like, starting, bad. So that way I can slowly make the adjustments, right? I don't know if you see, I have like a little piece of tape here. This is literally to just demonstrate. This is a clear example of how I don't like to waste things. Because even a piece of tape, I can still use it. Like if I took it off of a product that I bought, it's like I can still use it. Now this fucking light is too bright. This is exactly why I have these sunglasses here. Okay. These are the new detox foot pads that I got. The plan was to have it on for the suggested amount of time. Like, look at it. I didn't even have it on for the full fucking length of time. Let me show you the box. Show and tell content. This one is Yuki Premium Foot Pads. It's got the FDA logo on there. Made in Japan. Now this feels like I'm giving them free advertising, but I'm not getting paid to promote their products. I'm simply showing you what I got at the fucking supermarket. It's got, what is it? It's got tourmaline in it. I don't know how to pronounce this. Minus or minus ion powder. chitosan, I don't know what the fuck that is, dextrin, vegetable fiber, vitamin C, wood vinegar extract, and bamboo vinegar. I think all this shit is in Kamai, so. Draws out toxins, improves your energy levels, improves stress levels and sleep quality, improves blood circulation and metabolism, removes foul odors, improves bowel health. So, this one was way cheaper. I'm not really sure how much I paid for it. It was like $5 or some shit like that. Remember when I was in Vietnam, and you know the fact that there's like this thing is basically on a tripod. It's kind of like tricking my brain, thinking that there's a camera right here. So I'm like constantly like looking here. So I guess that's not a good thing. That's kind of like a distraction in a way. So really, I should put it probably closer to the camera, so that way I don't like, you know, fuck up and look a certain way. Although I would say that this is my better side of my face, because you guys already know, oh, I have flawless skin, right? So I have nothing to worry about. Alright, so this one, I guess it's just gonna like stay here. Fuck. The thing is, I like it when shit, now my head is cut off. Okay. I like it when you guys can see the fucking back behind the scenes, you know, like that you see that I have more than one camera going. That's what I like. I don't give a fuck about what you like. I give a fuck about what I like. Look, it's already been 7 minutes. Okay. I have to learn the fucking lesson that I need to stop buying dolls that look too perfect. Because if you look at her, I mean, the doll is a cheap doll. So I have no complaints there, right? But it's just like, you see, she's wearing a beautiful dress. She's beautiful. That's the problem. She's too perfect. Can't do anything with them when they're too perfect, right? You already know what I prefer. I just want somebody I can throw around, right? He's my favorite. Look, I can't say that because then, of course, they get jealous. You know, everybody gets jealous. Jealous assholes everywhere, man. Everybody just wants my attention. Alright. So, I've just been, like, spending all my time and energy. You see how I just, like, dunked him on the bed? Body slam. I had to spend more time to make sure I fine-tune and perfect everything. So like in the original, with my original board, you see it's much bigger. I mean, I literally just bought this felt material from the stationery shop. Right? As is. I used it just as it is. As it was, or whatever. I didn't cut it or alter it in any way. This is the size that it came in, right? Same for this one, right? So basically, I bought, you know, like the computer paper. This is just that. It's just a thin sheet of paper. And all I did was laminate it by taping it very carefully. And when I tape it, I also try my best to not, you know, have any kind of like creases or, you know, but it's really hard. So, and then after I finished taping the whole thing, then I went out again and I bought a book cover, so a plastic book cover, which the size was a little bit off, so I had to cut it. and then I taped it some more, right? Because I wanted to have like a protective film over it. I mean, just because, you know, I'm like a germaphobe, right? And you know, things are gonna get dirty if you're playing a fucking board game, especially with people who are like eating a snack, you know? And then drinks, they sweat. So like with the baby cards, in the first original series, like, I was just kind of sloppy and I didn't tape everything all around. And of course, the little bit that I did not tape was where the girl, she had like a sweaty drink, right? It left a trail of water where she was sitting at, and then the card got fucked up by the water. So now I had to make sure to tape up, you know, any spots that were missing tape. So all together, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 baby cards, right? And like, you know, everything just like starts to add up. Look, 11 minutes. So I pulled this off of the, what is it, like the dry pads, the baby dry pads, so that way they don't have accidents. Because like, I was thinking everything is space, energy, time, money, wait. I already told you guys I shopped around checking out like baby dolls, right? I showed you the ugly baby dolls that I saw, and I was just like, ew, I don't want to spend, you know, $11 on an ugly baby doll. So instead, I bought the one fucking baby pad. It was in the diaper section, but it was not a diaper thing. It was just like a absorbent pad, right? And it's a cute baby. So this one, you see these yellow ones, I got it off of a ass wipe. So the baby wipes fucking package, I realized that I already had one of these baby wipes with babies on it. So really, this is the most cost-effective way. I mean, like I said, everything is homemade, you know? Just imagine me sitting here on my bed, well, not in this bed, on the other bed, even though I don't sleep on it. Just sitting here and, you know, slowly drawing every circle and filling everything in. One shot, one kill. I mean, I would have preferred to, like, you know, if I was being a real perfectionist, I would have gone first with a pencil, but I actually forgot to buy a pencil. So that's why it was important that I did everything perfect, the right, like the first time, perfectly right the first time. One shot, one kill, right? So I'm surprised that this camera is still going, 13 minutes. So yeah. Now, I told you with this this choices version, I added the truth or dare, and that's not what I would like to have on the board for myself. I only included it at the request of my friends. I think it was the hot bitch who said that she wanted to have a truth or dare on it. But you know, it's like I'm learning, you know, more and more about these people that I'm spending time with to play my board. Like I feel like you learn a lot about your friends or whoever you're playing with my board game, right? Because these are topics that wouldn't normally come up in conversation, right? So like, let's just say I'm just gonna go through the whole fucking thing. Like, this video is sufficient, it's long enough, but I really need to, like, turn that one off. So I had to make new cards. All I have is time to kill. So the first one is give or receive pain. So second is tickler or getting tickled. Third one is describe the role play scene. So anytime you do something like that, you have to do something different. So if you land on that shit again, you'd have to describe a new role play scene. Give or receive massage. Truth or dare. So then if the player does not want to participate, then they'll just have to roll the dice and pay a fine if they don't want to do either one of them. Pissing. So you're the one pissing, or are you getting pissed on and drinking the piss? The star opportunities, there's two places with star on it. And those are like the most, desirable jobs you can get, basically. Which is really the only way you can get DVP. Slave or master. So now you know why this is my choices edition. Because almost all the places that you land on, you have to make a choice. Same sex or different sex. Sex toy. So of course, every time you land on it, it has to be something different. So let's just say the magic wand. Like, look, just me saying their name, I'm giving them free advertising. I mean, obviously that's my toy of choice. Old or young. So then for like each one of these, I have a different pay assigned to it. So you're going to get paid more if you choose to do a scene with the old person, which is 65 years old and up. So GILF, grandma, grandpa. And then young person, the pay is like, I don't know, something really, really low, like $1,000 or something. So low, or young age would be, I think it was like 21 or 23 and under. And then sin, I already explained that in an older video. Indoors or outdoors. So it could be anywhere you want. You just have to say, so if you land on that indoors or outdoors, you basically have to say a different location every time. So let's just say I choose indoors. I want to do a scene in the White House or in Buckingham Palace. This is why it's a fantasy game, okay? You get paid more to shoot outdoors because it's uncomfortable. Choice of food. So because you get like basically a free meal depending on what it is, like you choose what food you want to shoot with. So like let's just say I want lamb chops in my scene. I mean, lamb chops is not a cheap meal, right? Although, it's probably not as sexy as, chocolate syrup. But that's besides the point. It's up to the performer whatever they want to shoot with, right? I could say salmon or sushi, right? So yeah, that's, give or receive pain. Receiving pain is you get more money for that. And I think that's it. So, and then of course with the star opportunities, I changed it up a little bit. I didn't bring the cards over, like, I have too much shit all over the place. But really, I have to say that between my two boards, I'm still not actually, like, content. Because now I purchased a tablecloth. I showed it to you guys already. And I think I want to create one that's completely just like explicit. Right? This is, I mean, Because, like, the first one, this one is the most watered down, safe for work version, right? You can't really tell what this is about. Although I have to say, it's much easier for a solo player to go through the first version of this game. So, I mean, I only have so much time to kill, you know, so, like, yes, I should be reading about the financial IQ, that book I showed you guys that I bought, but of course, I'm not doing that. Like, look at how long this video is. I just want to go through, like, some more of these questions. Like, I basically came up with at least 20 new cards. So, like, one of these, let's see. One of them is, like, what is your favorite porn star? It cannot be yourself. So, if you don't want to answer, then you have to pay a fine. So it says 1 dice times $100 if you do not want to answer the question. So really, this is definitely more interactive with all the questions. So this one is another random question. If you could choose the gender of your baby, would you prefer 1, a boy, 2, a girl, 3, it's in God's hands? So you prefer surprises. So the fine for that one is 1 dice times 1,000, right? And then here's another question. Have you or would you ever use a voodoo doll on somebody? And then I put on the side here, because, like, it's just, I write so big. I ran out of space. You must describe what you will do to the doll. Fine is 1 dice times 1,000, right? Let's see. So yeah, like the first version, it was mostly just like, you know, purely numbers, positive or negative, and I think the first version of the game, you can move through it very quick, much more quickly than this one, because this one is choices. So because people have to stop and think to make a choice, that's going to slow things down a lot. Let's see. But yeah, I don't really feel like going through the whole fucking thing, but I think I've been talking about this fucking game for quite a bit in my recent videos, but it's only because, you know, obviously I've been spending all my fucking time and energy and money to create this fucking board game. But now that it's finally, like, done, I told you I want to now create, I guess you would say, the third version of the game using that tablecloth. Because, you know, each time I've been using a different material. The felt material, now paper, wrapped in plastic, right? So, of course, the texture, it's gonna matter, right? I'm just like experimenting, because like this one, because it's got that protective plastic film on it, it's like, that means the pieces will slide more easily on this board. So that's why it's just like, I keep telling you guys, I need to feel good with everything that I do. So that includes, you know, the creation of my board game. I have to feel good about it, right? Okay, I think that's enough for my video today. I don't know if I want to make more videos, because this is a long ass fucking video. Now, one thing that I used to say a lot was jack off to me. I miss saying that.